Welcome to our Heaven on Mother Earth meditation. I'm glad to have you here with us. This is something that was put on my heart by my guides to just come together and refocus our energy, come together and ground, come together and remember and co-create from that place of sacred remembering. Been getting downloads all day about this one, so I'm excited to be with you all. And I want to remind you throughout this process, just remember to breathe into your belly. And I don't just mean throughout this meditation process, I mean your whole life. Just remember to breathe. If that's the only thing you remember from our time together right now, breathe into your belly. Breathe gently, but all the way down, because we tend to be right up here a lot. So this is a great time to even just take a moment and see if you can feel that life force coming into your belly. That definitely is helpful. Before we do this meditation, I want to tell you a little story I was remembering yesterday with my first teacher, Shaman John. This was many years ago, and I called him because I was just in it. I mean, the world was in it, I was in it, it was all just in it. And I think you know what I mean by that, just in the poo. Everything was it just felt really crazy. It felt really just overwhelming. And I reached out to him because he was my first teacher and love him dearly. And I said, I feel like I'm on a wooden boat in the middle of the ocean that's on fire while a tornado, have you got the admits going on, Whitney? Yeah, keep an eye on that for me, please. Feel like I'm on this boat that's on fire in the middle of the ocean while a tornado is swirling around, and I can't do anything about it. Like, I can't fix it. I'm on the boat. We're all on the boat. It's on fire. The tornado is happening. We're nowhere close to land. And you all don't know Shaman John, but he answered and said, "Yep," because that was Shaman John. And I said, "Yeah, but what do I do? Give me an answer, give me an answer, give me an answer." And he said, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to fix it. I want to save it. I want to make it better. I want to stop it. I want to fix it." He said, "You can't." I was like, "Well, what do I do then?" He said, "What do you want to do?" "Well, I want to save it. I want to fix it." Right. You see, this is a true story. This is Bloom having her little moment. He's like, "But you can't. So what do you want to do?" And I said, "Well," he said, "let me rephrase that. How do you want to feel?" I said, "I want to feel good. I don't want to feel freaked out. I don't want to feel scared. I don't want to feel stressed. I want to feel good." He said, "Well, then what do you want to do to feel good?" And I said, he said, "What do you love?" I said, "Well, I love being in ceremony, and I love teaching, and I love shamanic healing work, and I listed these things that I love, and I love my friends, I love connecting, but ceremony came first, ritual came first, shamanic work came first, because those are my first loves." And he said, "Well, then that's what you do. That's what you do. The boat might be on fire, there might be a tornado, and what you do is what you love." And then I saw that paraphrasing of that quote from Ram Dass that said, it might be the apocalypse, it might be the end of the world, it might be the beginning of a new paradigm, however that went, but the work is still the same. It might be the beginning of the golden age, might be the end of the world, but it's still, what you do is still the same. Focus on what you love. Focus on what you love. And so that's what I've been doing for years now, ever since he taught me that. And especially when the world just seems like it's lost its ever-loving mind as a collective, I go, wait, what do I love? Because if the boat's going down, I want to be doing what I love with people that I care about. And if the boat's actually not on fire, I'm just having a trauma response, and the tornado isn't necessarily there, I'm just, reacting, then I still want to be doing what I love. And what was interesting is as I focused on what I loved and just refocused on doing what I love and feeling good, all of that sense of being on that sinking ship with all of that went away. It just stopped feeling that way. And that stress just shifted out of the picture. It wasn't my focus anymore. So I offer that up to you all to be with as you feel called. Because I find that as I focus on what I love, that's how I see the world. As I focus on what feels good, I get that affirmed from the world no matter what's happening in the matrix, no matter what's going on. And I'm better in service to brotherhood and sisterhood, which is one of the angel cards I pulled for us. I'm better available to be the light, to bring and co-create the healing when I am in that place of embodiment and presence and grounded. Yeah, so that's why that's my focus right now. And that's why I wanted to come together and share with you this shamanic journey slash meditation slash guided visualization that my guides shared with me over the past few days to create the earth as we dream it into being, as we choose to experience it. Okay? So in this process, I'll be verbally walking you through it. I know for some people it's easier to visualize than for others, and that's okay. Even if you just feel it, that's okay. Don't worry if the visualization feels overwhelming. Feeling into the love and the things that I'll ask you to work with is totally okay. If you fall asleep, that's totally okay. It's recorded. That means you needed some rest. You can come back to it later. Rest is good. Restoration, respite. Sometimes that's what we need too, and that's okay. And you can watch the recording. I'll have it on my website for you all. If you want to work with the visualization aspect, which I encourage because it's a lot of fun, just work with your sacred imagination. Allow yourself to have a sense of making it up. Don't overthink whether or not you're making it up. You're making it up. What you're really doing is allowing spirit to speak to you through your sacred imagination. Okay, so just have fun with that and make it up. And the last thing I'll mention, which I mentioned before, is I would encourage don't journal during this process. A lot of times we want to leave the journey and start writing everything down so we can hold it, so we can collect it, so we can keep it up here. You'll remember everything you need to remember. Let's really be with this and be with this together in community and embody it and be present to it, and then write your heart out when we're finished. I promise you'll remember everything you need. We don't need to capture it, okay? So that's what I offer up. I will let you do what feels best for you. So let's start with just taking some gentle breaths into your belly if that feels good. Get comfortable. You can sit down, you can lie down, whatever feels good for you. If you're concerned about falling asleep, you can lie down, but then keep your knees up. And just taking those gentle breaths into your belly, there's no rush. You just want to take a moment and connect with the body. Just be present with your body. And I encourage closing your eyes, or if you like to meditate with them not quite closed, that's okay too. Just not wide open. And as you're breathing into your belly, I'd like you to take a moment and connect with the area that we consider the second chakra area, your sacral region. If you have a womb, that's where your womb is. Okay? If you don't have a womb, it's still your sacrum, sacral region. That second chakra area. And I'm putting my hands on that area, and you're welcome to do that too, if that helps you connect in a little bit. And just, this is where we're going to be creating from this sacred sacral area. So in your sacred imagination, Visualize yourself diving down into your body, into your second chakra, into your womb space, if you have a womb space, or that sacral area. And you can see yourself in your womb if you have a womb space. And the truth be told, those who are assigned a male at birth have that essence of womb as well. So that second chakra, we gather there together. Visualize yourself in that part of your body and find that there's a seed that's been planted there. And this seed is what will birth the planet Earth, Mama Gaia. So I want you to take a moment. You can hold that seed. You can sing to that seed. You can speak prayers and intentions into that seed. You can hold that seed to your heart while you do this, whatever feels good, just like a little baby or a little puppy or kitten, just something precious, a precious seed that you want to nurture and nourish. And I want to give you a moment to speak the energy into that seed that you want that seed to bring forth. What you want on that earth planet. Love and harmony, balance, connection, trust, gratitude. Joy, peace. Just see all of that light, all of those blessings going into that seed. You can see how that seed is just pulsing with light, with love. And there's something that those who've gardened and tended the earth for a long time have shared, and that's when you have a seed that you want to activate with your energy, you place that seed in your mouth. You don't eat it, you just let it connect with your tongue and your mouth and the DNA in your saliva. And then you take that seed out, and you're welcome to do that at this time. Imbuing that seed with your cosmic coding, with your beautiful DNA activation, with your gifts, with your awareness, with your presence. And when you're ready, I want you to plant that seed in your sacral second chakra, that womb space. And let it take root and let it begin to grow and sprout and come up out of the soil of you. And it's becoming planet Earth. It's growing into a small Earth right there in your second chakra. And you'll see waters begin to gather upon this baby Earth that you're growing. Plants and ferns and trees and the soil that's gathered there. All of those building blocks of planets and life. And as it continues to grow into this Mama Gaia, you'll allow the tribe of humanity to make its way onto this planet, however you resonate with humans coming onto planet Earth. There are different belief systems about that. So whatever resonates for you is how you will populate your beautiful planet Earth with the tribe of humanity right there in your second chakra. And you'll see these beings that we call human, are carrying the prayers and intentions that you placed in that seed. They are behaving from that place of love and presence and connection and community and joy. And this is your earth that you get to create. So it's as big and expansive as your imagination will allow. So if you would like to create a Mother Gaia where the human tribe is so connected that they psychically communicate, create that. If you want something that reminds you of Atlantis or Lemuria or some other beautiful high vibrational community that you've remembered and known before, bring that beautiful medicine into this Mother Earth. This is a place where there is wisdom. The concept of competition doesn't even exist. It doesn't even make sense because this is a place of oneness and consciousness and clarity and co-creation and the understanding that we are all one. It would not even occur to anyone on your earth to harm another. This is a place of joy and connection and celebration and brotherhood and sisterhood and the abundance that flows when we are truly in that oneness with Mother Gaia and with all other beings. This is a place of pure love and pure light. These spaces exist. You remember them. We're bringing that balance back to the Mother Earth that we're creating. So as you see all of that beauty on the Mother Earth that you've birthed into being within your second chakra, and the humans coming together in peace and harmony and love on that planet with all of the animals and the trees and the winged ones and the beautiful insects and beings in the waters, and all of that beautiful cosmic connection. I want you to lovingly hold that earth in the palm of your hand, scooping it up with your palms and bring it gently, slowly up through your body, up through your core, through your solar plexus, through your heart chakra to connect with that divine love that you carry, up into your throat, allowing it to come up into the center of your brain and your pineal gland, and then allow it to flow. Birth it out of your third eye. Birth that Mother Gaia straight into the cosmos from your third eye. And see that beautiful earth that you have now birthed in what we call the Milky Way galaxy, with the other planets in that galaxy as well, and see what you've created, that beautiful home that you birthed within you. And just see that planet surrounded and in, through, and all around in light and love and nourishment. Just flowing the love to that Mother Earth that you have created, just like you would any child or beloved pet, or even a beautiful herb in your garden that you nourish and water and attune to so lovingly. You care for it, you nurture it, you speak sweetly to it. Do that now from your heart. That kind of sweetness for the Mother Earth you've created, for the home. Your home. And if you get stressed or angry or overstimulated or overwhelmed or just utterly confused by the events that we experience in this matrix, bring yourself back to this place and look upon your heaven on Mother Earth, your home that you've created, because this is truth. This is not programs. This is not trauma response. This is not Matrix. This is not the video game. This is your truth. This is the Mother Earth you have birthed into being. And as we all remember that we're doing that and do that together, we synthesize the Mother Earths that we've birthed from within. And we do live in harmony. We live in heaven on Mother Earth right now. We don't have to earn it. We don't have to be worthy of it. We don't have to wait till we die. It's right now. Because you are the creator, creatress of your home. We birth galaxies every day without any awareness. So let's set the intention to remember and wake up to what we are creating. It's way beyond what most of us have realized. So looking lovingly upon that beautiful Mother Earth, your home that you have birthed. Anytime you want to step out of the story, step out of the fray, and bring loving support, this is a beautiful space from which to do that. And just take some gentle breaths into your belly. And ground into the understanding of who you are and what you are capable of, what you can create. Setting the intention that we remember with grace and ease. And then reconnecting with your second chakra, that sacral area. You can place your hands on that area to help you remember just how potent and powerful you really are. Breathing into your belly, breathing into that second chakra area. We are all connected at the sacred fire. We are all connected at the sacred fire. Nothing changes that. It doesn't matter how many have remembered and how many have not. We are all connected at the sacred fire with our ancestors. Breathing into your belly, taking a moment to rub the palms of your hands together to bring a little energy there, a little chi, warming the hands. And then you can place them, just cup them over your eyes. Just breathing as you come back into the full awareness of your body. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I know that right now it can feel challenging to remember, but I will have this meditation available, and please reach out if you need help remembering, to me, to anybody else that is in your circle. We are all connected. You don't have to set expectations on yourself. You're not here to save the planet. Let that paradigm go. That victim, perpetrator, savior triangle is not where you need to spend time. We don't live in a triangle anymore. We live in a circle. So come to the circle, whatever that is for you, to the circle of your community, the circle of your friends, the circle with your spirit guides. Come to the sacred fire in the realms and sit with your ancestors and just be. Just listen. Because being present and remembering is so powerful. It's easy to get caught up in all the things we think we need to do. And I would really encourage, start with being before the doing. And then whatever you choose to do will actually be able to empower the shifts you want to create. Because then we're not reacting, we're responding. We don't want to act out what's been projected. If we react, we're just doing the same. When we respond, when we're in personal responsibility, our ability to respond comes from being first. So come to this place, hold that earth you have created as the God, goddess, non-binary being that you are, whatever your archetype is, as the creatrix that you are. And hold that little baby earth that's so precious and just love on all of it. And I promise you, you will experience potent shifts. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate spending this time together on this sacred day and this powerful time of shift and transformation. Sending you all a lot of love.